Turn my lights on. And ew, I need to clean that window. What's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I am Kira, and in this video I'm going to take you guys along with me for a week in life. Second to last week of school, y'all. Next week is it. Alright, so sorry for this change of lighting. I'm getting ready to go out into the hallway. Today is Alex's birthday, so me and Emily are getting ready to decorate her door. Say hey, Emily.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I really like this wrapping paper. So here's what we got her. This cute little bag. It's like a little backpack. We got everything from Target. And let's see if I can show you the brand. Oh, I do have a light over here. See? There it goes, Wild Fable brand, and it was on clearance for $10. And then we got her some of her favorite candy. So she loves the Hershey's cookies and cream bar, so we got her these little drops. And then she likes gummies, so we got her Sour Patch Kids and Haribo gummy bears. And then she's obsessed with like hair clips, so we got her an orange one. Her favorite color is orange, by the way, so that's why everything has like orange in it. And then we got her this cutie little headband. She likes anime, so I kind of feel like this gives off like an anime flower vibe. So yeah, and then we're decorating her door, as you saw. So yay, happy birthday, Alex. She would have seen all this by the time you guys will be seeing it.
Morning. I literally forgot every single one of them. Yes! Yes! Yes!
When Michelle comes with that, act like it was the first time.
Okay. Yes! Yes! Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna sit in my room and eat all day. I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, sorry, there's nothing.
Okay, so we're doing a redo for Michelle because Michelle just got here. But the kids are coming in about 4 minutes, so I don't have time to share with you guys this morning what we're going to be doing, but I think I'll have some time during resource to be able to chat with you guys. So I am going to run around and make sure that I'm prepared for this morning, and then I will chat with you guys around resource time. But guys, we have this is the last and full week that we have, and then next week is a 3.5 day week. We're almost there. After today, 7.5 days. We got this.
Okay. M is for my.
Hello, beautiful people. It is now resource time. I actually don't know if I've ever shared what resource means. So when I say resource, that means that's the kids' specials. So that's art, PE. Well, the order we do it, Mondays we have library. Tuesdays I have music. Wednesdays I have PE. Thursdays we do guidance, and then on Fridays we have art. We are done with art for the rest of the year because we do not have any more Fridays, because this Friday is the last Friday of the school year and this Friday is field day. So field day is up until basically the end of what would be specials or resource time. So no more art, but we do have library today and we have it next week. We have music tomorrow and next week. We have PE Wednesday and next week. And then our last day of guidance is this Thursday, because next Thursday is our last day and it is the half day. So while they were in stations, they did 4 worksheets essentially. One was a front and back. Tomorrow that worksheet won't be front and back. It was just a misprint when we did our copies last week. So they did those 4 worksheets, and then while they were working on their work, I was playing some Kids Bop music. The kids love it. I let them dance and sing while they were doing their work, and I was just putzing around the room and cleaning little things. So my goal this year, my goal this week is to clear off all of my shelves or bookcases that I have that don't have wheels, pack up any of the carts or bookcases that do have wheels, and to clear off all the desks. So in the caddies, they're only going to have pencil crayons because their iPads get taken away on Thursday. So they won't need their login cards anymore. So those things will all get sent home on Friday. Anything that's in their caddy that they won't need for the last 3 days of school will get sent home Friday. And I think that's it as far as like cleaning and organizing, is getting all the bookshelves cleared, boxed anything up, clear any bins that need to be cleared out. And then next week will be focused on all of the walls and then stacking things away that I haven't been able to stack away this week. Today I have a nail appointment at 4, which means I'll be able to stay at the school until about 3:30, 3:45 today. So you'll see me moving around the classroom this afternoon, cleaning up things as well. For math or for reading, we've been doing a memory book. So here's an anchor chart, and then this is the picture right here of one of the memory book pages. We wrote about art today. So that's all that we're really doing in reading during our reading block, is doing our memory book, and we've been doing that since last week. And then they'll have their books at the end, and that's kind of going to be their end of the year gift. We're going to take pictures with the kids this week, add them to their books. And then I bought all of my kids water bottles, and I'm going to vinyl their names. So that's going to be their special end of the year gift from me. So that's a little bit of an update. Right now I'm getting my computer and I'm grabbing my trail mix, and I'm gonna go in the lounge with Michelle and Alex and Emily, and we're gonna do some planning and talk about grades, because grades, I want to be done inputting all of my grades by Wednesday. And on Thursday we have our awards ceremony. So Wednesday will be a busy day for me, making sure all my grades are inputted and making sure all the awards are done. I'm also going to be doing candy awards, but those awards will be going out at our end of the year party after graduation, which I'll talk more about next week. But I'm going to stop chatting. Next time I check in with you guys will probably be around lunchtime. I need to cut off this projector. It like popped on while I was cleaning up. I think I hit a button, but I need to turn that off. So yeah, I'm going to stop chatting, go meet up with the team, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Hello, beautiful people. It is now lunchtime. I want to go on record and say that I'm feeling pretty good today. I haven't taken any nausea medicine, and today was the last day of my antibiotics. I don't think I've actually even mentioned it. Okay, so a couple vlogs back, I mentioned at the beginning of the vlog that the next few vlogs you'll see I'll probably be very sick. So what ended up happening was the week of my birthday, I got ridiculously sick, vomiting, nausea. It was the worst. I feel like year 34 was cursed for me. That's how bad it was. Went to the ER 2 times. First time they didn't give me a solution. Second time, finally that doctor found that I had a kidney infection. So I had a kidney infection, been taking antibiotics and a stronger dose of nausea medicine for the last week, and it's been helping me out a lot. I felt by the end of last week, I felt a lot more myself. So today was the last day of my antibiotic. Yesterday was the last day of my nausea medicine. So today I'm going to make sure that I contact my doctor, and as soon as school is over, I'm going to call and try to get her to give me a prescription for the nausea medicine that I've had, because the other nausea medicine that she prescribed me didn't work at all. And so this nausea medicine that they gave me while I was at the hospital has been working out so much better. And so I want that medicine. It is expensive. For a week's dose, it was $14. And I don't go back to the gastro doctor for another another 6 weeks. My appointment is July the 11th, so a month from this coming Saturday. And so I've got to survive a whole month. So I'm gonna have to call her and try to get that nausea medicine. But today's been great, guys. We're gonna knock on all the wood. It's been great. Also got new glasses. So this is the first vlog I'm doing with my new glasses. If you follow me on Instagram, I told you guys that I was inspired by Maylene from Mrs. Calls Campers. I love her style of glasses, and I love the fact that it was like thick at the top and like rimless at the bottom. And so that's the kind of style I went for, and I'm obsessed. I like the gold, like champagne-y, copperish kind of color. So I'm excited about them. I also added beads to my hair. I wore the curls for a few weeks, and now I'm gonna do the beads for a few weeks just to switch it up, give it a new style. And I'll probably end up taking my braids out after school is like done. So I'm home for the summer where I can spend the time and just spend a whole day washing my hair, deep conditioning, giving it all the good stuff. It is lunch. I brought the rest of our seafood salad that my mom made. So I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna go over into Emily's room and hang out for a little bit, talk with them for the last 10 minutes of lunch. I have 15 minutes. They only have about 10 minutes left. We're at like staggered times and when we go in to pick up our kids. So I don't have to pick up my kids until 11:31 and it is 11:14. So got a few minutes to eat and chat with the team. During resource today, we did make a huge to-do list, and at the end of the day, I'll show you what that to-do list looks like. After lunch, we're coming back in and we're gonna do math. A lot of our math is in our slides, like whole group. They only have one worksheet that they're gonna complete today, so I'll make sure tomorrow I'll explain a little bit more what we're doing for math. After math, we're gonna go outside. We're gonna practice our graduation song. Then we're gonna come in, we're gonna do science. We're learning about the sun. So we're gonna start that today and then get dismissed and be done with this Monday. Like I told you guys, I'll be staying after to continue to clear off bookshelves. I did a little bit of this one so far. So we are rolling along. All right, I'm gonna stop chatting. I'll check in with you guys at the end of the day. Getting ready to go potty and pick up the kids from the lunchroom, but I wanted to give you a pan around of the room at this state, because after today it'll look totally different. So let me show you. Did put some things up there. Cleared out my library back there, which I'll show you a better view of that this afternoon once the kids are gone. It looks overwhelming when you look at it in the camera, but I promise it's not that overwhelming. I was able to clear that off a little bit, so we're gonna keep trucking along during math. Outside, it is recess time. It feels really good out here because the breeze is blowing. Me and the teachers typically have a spot outside where we can sit and we can see everybody on the playground so that we can get a rest, but we're also being very vigilant about looking at the kids and watching what they're doing. So, yep, it's been a great day so far. I'll check in at the end of the day. All right, friends, it is the end of the day. It is 2:30, and I think I'm gonna stay until about 3:15. So it gives me about 45 minutes to get some cleaning done. I did do some things, so I'll flip the camera around and show you the things that I did. I probably won't be able to put the phone up so you can like see me work, but I'll show you guys what I did. Okay, so one of the things I did over here, you guys saw like the wires and stuff that were there. So those wires are in a bag. I have my technology box for my room, and then right here, this is my document camera. So I kind of cleared that out. My goal is to have all of that cleared by the end of the week, but I pretty much know what that is. I am gonna try my best to stuff as much things that like I would use at my desk or at my teacher table. I'm gonna try to put as many of those things in this little rolling cart as I can. So I cleaned it out a little bit. I'll probably clean it out a little bit more so I can get as many things in there as I can. Any like mentor texts or things that I actually like that I might take home over the summer to like brainstorm, I'm putting here. This is like a little fine motor development thing, stuff on handwriting, because like I told you guys, I am really trying to hone in on handwriting next year because the babies need it. I didn't do pretty much anything here. Anything reading related I'm putting on this cart, math related I'm putting on this cart, because the rolling carts can just be filled with stuff. So I'm just gonna fill them with things. My desk is pretty much clear. I've been trying to keep it a clear space. I only have snacks in there and just a couple of like toiletries and things like that, which will be packed up the last week of school. Down here, these are resources that I honestly will probably end up recycling, because that big tub right there is full of resources as well, and I want to be better about resources and where I put them for next year. So I may get rid of them, I don't know yet, but they're there for now. This box, I'm gonna end up putting all of these in a baggie because we don't really use these little kangaroo manipulatives. I don't really like them. They kind of look creepy to me. So I'm probably gonna end up taking those out of there, putting them in a sandwich bag and like putting that sandwich bag somewhere. And these are just empty bins. I'm gonna try my best to clear this area and clear my desk area before I leave today, and go through all of these bins and put them somewhere. And then all of these bins are empty. I'm gonna end up storing all of my empty bins here when I clear things out, and then I'll put all the empty bins away. These are catch-up folders that I'm keeping for next year. I'm also keeping the center folders, but I use some of them to prop up their papers in these bins. So at the end, I'll take all of those folders and put them there, and these are all the folders that I'll end up using again next year. These are primary line notebooks that haven't been touched, so I'm going to keep those for next year. This is a puzzle that I had my kids start doing. I'm going to finish it, see if it is even worth me keeping, and then figure out what I'm going to do from there. If it's missing some pieces, I'll probably end up putting it in a little baggie and giving it to one of my students to take home over the summer and practice. I need to clean off this table. I had a group start putting together these puzzles here, so I'll finish that. I'm going to clear this circle table. These are all empty bins. These are empty bins as well, and these are some books that I'm going to add here. We have 2 of these carts. If I'm being completely honest with you, I have no idea what I'm going to do with these carts next year, because I absolutely 1000% do not want them. And if I do keep them, the bins that are in there I won't be using. I will find some other kind of bin to use, because the primary colors are just not my jam, you guys know. So don't know what I'm going to do with those, but they're rolled there for now. All of my books in my library, my books as well as books that were here when I got here, they're all here. They're going to eventually go get sorted again at the beginning of the year and put away in categories on the shelf. So I'm going to be really honing in on my library, really figuring out what books I don't need, what books I can donate, what books I can give away, things like that, because I really want to fine tune my library and get it tip-top shape and figure out what books I need to add to my Amazon wish list for the next school year. Back here, I have, those are like my social emotional books. I'm just going to keep them in that crate. These 2 bins I was using for my library. Next year, I got an 11 cube organizer. I think it's 11 cube organizer that is going to be just for library books. So these 2 shelves are going to be for stations. So this is going to be my reading station area, and then that side is going to be my math station area. It's going to have the groups, and then I'm going to do the center folders, and whatever they're doing for stations will be in their center folder in their group cubby. So I'll have 4 groups for reading, 4 groups for math, or 3 groups for reading, 3 groups for math, and then an extra cubby for like supplies and things. So that's what I'm thinking for those, my little inflatables. I'm hoping that we'll be able to use those next year. And then I have this purple bin, or this purple latch bin, that has just math manipulatives in it. And I just kept it that way. And so I'm probably just going to add more math manipulatives to it. I changed up some things over here. I cleared off this little black bench thing here. I cleared that off, moved that over to the side, got both of my easels up over here. I typically use this one for math and this one for reading. I cleared off this bookshelf. Just got a couple more things to go through here, which I think this is a puzzle that I'm going to try to put together and see if it has all its pieces. And then these are file folder games, which I'm going to keep because I really want to get into file folder games next year for stations. And then behind this chair, this is a little cubby system that was in the room when I got it. Because it is on wheels, we do not have to clear it. So I'm just gonna fill it up. Any manipulatives I find around the classroom, fill it up. I eventually wanna get new bins for this, but that'll be a project for next year. Right now, I just wanna make sure that I have a bin for everything that I need. And then I'm gonna put labels on them so I know what's there. These are my like morning tubs. I'm going to keep those up there until the probably very end because the kids will be able to play with those things next week. We're going to go back to basically exploring tubs next week because we will be losing our iPads this week on Thursday. So Went through that, cleared that up. These are all anything that the students can use during station time. I'm just putting here, and I'll end up putting it all in one big box together. So that, oh. Also, I put up this stuff up here to get it out of the way. Michelle's at my door, so let me open.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm just coming to say hi.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you taking videos?
Yeah, I was just...
What you doing on the to-do list today?
What
you doing on the to-do list today?
Okay, friends, getting ready to head out. Mainly talked to Michelle most of the time that I've been in here, but I'm okay with that. We have all week long to finish everything. I was able to clear off one entire shelf, so I am excited about that. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 areas that I need to like clear everything off of, which I'm okay with. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. It is now 3:20 and I want to go get me some food to eat and then go get my nails done. So I'll probably check back and show you guys my nails, and then after that I will see you on Tuesday. Morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. I'm in my classroom. This morning I need to prep for the day, and then I need to get started on the to-do list. So let me get everything together, open up the classroom, all of that good stuff, and get prepped for the day. And then I'll come back and let you guys know what we're doing and show you that to-do list that I'm going to be working on today. Okay, so here is the to-do list that we made as a team. We have a math section, things we need to do, things we do for reading, and then these are things we need to do for like end of the year close out. I'm not gonna like talk you through that, you can see it. Then let's go over to what we're doing today. So for like whole group reading, we are completing our favorite part about the library and what some things we learned from our library teacher. So that's there in my little whole group. So when I have like activities that we do for whole group, I put them on this little shelf, and then if I have things that I need to do specifically for small group, I'll put here. I may change that in the future, but for now it works. And then for stations, once they complete their page for their memory book, by the way, if I didn't mention it, we're making a memory book, and that's what that is. That's gross. The custodian did not sweep back there, but anywho. They're gonna do this for station. So yesterday did the uppercase letters. Today they're gonna be doing the lowercase. Then they have the CH words. This time they'll be able to cut and paste them. And then this is their sentence for today about the B. and they'll actually be able to cut out the picture and put it in the box this time. And then for math, we are going to do another story problem, and we will, the story problem that we do, will paste the amount of bugs there. We did it yesterday. I'll show you what we did yesterday. Okay, so here's what we did yesterday. I'm covering up their names. They had plates and cookies, and they had five of the cookies, and they had to put some on each plate. And then on the back, they were supposed to write the equation. This kid did not do it correctly, but essentially that's what they were supposed to be doing. Here's a kid who did it the right way. So she lost one of her cookies, so she ended up doing 2 + 2 = 4. So even though she lost a cookie, she still knew what the equation was for joining. So that is the day in kindergarten. Aside from that, I will be pulling about 10 of my kids and doing a running record with them to get some end of the year data, and then that will be like the last thing as far as data that I have to get. And then I'll also be doing some more cleaning and organizing. We'll probably stay at school for a little bit after school today, so I'll do some more cleaning after school, and then we're going out to happy hour for Alex's birthday. We didn't go yesterday because I had my nail appointment and Emily also had a doctor's appointment, but we are going out today, so that should be fun. So yeah, that's the day in kindergarten. I'll probably check in with you guys. I'll probably just chug away at doing some work during resource time, so I will probably just set the camera up and y'all can watch me run around. But the next time I check in will probably be at the end of the day. Yeah, probably at the end of the day, because I think we're going to do indoor recess today because it's going to be super humid today and tomorrow. Thursday is supposed to cool down, and then Friday it should be very low humidity, so that's great because it's field day and we don't want to be out there sweating. Tomorrow is the last day that I have to like actively stand in front of the kids and teach reading, because on Thursday we have our transition day in the morning during reading time, and then on Friday we have field day during reading time. So the end is near, people. The end is near. I'm gonna hop off here and start chugging away on my to-do list, and I'll get some time lapses if I can. Desk has exploded. Been packing up a classroom. Space always looks cray-cray before it looks better. Right now, like, my kidney table is like the space where I'm like bringing everything and like doing stuff. I will show you how I'm going to be packing up my station activities, the ones that I know that I'm going to keep. There are some things that I've thrown away. Okay, so here is how I'm storing my games. So I got these pouches. They come in a big bag like this from Amazon. I also got another kind that's like clear, but I bought this bag first, so I'm okay. I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna use them up. And so I just have a cover for what this is, and this is a CVC word to picture match. And then in the inside, I have this game is separated by short vowels. So A, E, I, O, and U. And so there's a bag with each vowel, and it has the cards that match that. So I'm working with one hand, so hold on. All right, so when you open it up, there's a Ziploc bag in here, and these are all the short A CVC words, and then they have the cards to match with it. So this is how I'm storing my station games, and all of my matching games or word to picture matches or letter to picture matches will go in a Sterilite clip box, and I'll show you guys that as well. And so I have all my Sterilite clip boxes. I have 8 of them, so I'm going to use 4 for math and 4 for reading. And so then I'm just going to put this pouch into that box, and that's how I'm going to store them. So that's a little organization tip for you. I have about, I hate that I left my Apple Watch at home and you guys are on my phone, so I can't look and see. Let's look over here on the board so I can see what time it is. It is 10:06, so we pick up the kids at 10:20. So I have about 15 minutes or so to try to clean off my table. So I'm gonna try to clean off this table. I will set you up so you can watch me work, and then the next time I check in will probably be at the end of the day. Happy Wednesday. So I just opened up the classroom, put the chairs down, looked at all the iPads to see if anybody's needed to be charged, and put those on a charger. While I was doing that, I was like brainstorming for next year. Like, you try to stop yourself from thinking about next year, but when you're cleaning your room and organizing and stuff at the end of the year, you always think about what you want to change and what's going to be different about next year. And so I just need to just stay focused on cleaning up this year, and then next year, cleaning and focused this week. That's what I need to do. Just make sure I organize, throw away things that I don't need and things like that. And then next week, I will start thinking about next year and writing a list of things and, you know, what I want to work on over the summer. I'm not somebody who can just sit around and do nothing. And because I don't go on a lot of vacations and things like that, because your girl can't afford it, I typically just do work over the summer. Don't get me wrong, I'm lazy, and if I don't want to do work, I won't do work. But if I'm bored and I want something to do, then I'll pull out the list that I make at the end of the year and look at some things that I can start working on and start prepping. So there's that. I'm about to lay out the copies for today. We are writing about music class. Oh, and I think we do, I need to see if we need to make some copies. I think they're gonna be good for today. So I'll flip you around and show you the worksheets that we're gonna be doing today for stations. All right, so today we're gonna be writing about music class. Then they're gonna be doing their TH words. And then they're gonna write a sentence. Pig is at the beach, and she has, and they pick one down there and put it in the box. So those are their reading stations for today, and I'll come back later and let you guys know what they're doing for math. All right, and so typically when we do this little memory book page, this is my example from yesterday. We'll talk about some things that they enjoyed, their favorite part about that class, and then we talk about some things that they learned, and they pick one and then write it on their sheet, and then they can draw a picture. I have not been drawing example pictures because at this point the kiddos know how to draw a picture. So that is how we do it for the memory pages. And yeah, so I'm gonna flip this over and make a new one for today. So So I'm gonna get to that anchor chart. Also, we have our kindergarten promotion flyers. So these are gonna go home. These are the flyers. And then we printed these in orange. These are the tickets. So each family gets 2 of these tickets. And so I am going to write ticket on the orange ones and go ahead and put these in their folder so those are ready to go, and make sure I'm good to go for today. I have a couple of running records that I need to do, 3 more to be exact. So I'm going to do those while the kids are doing their station worksheets. Going to continue to clean up the classroom. Today, I want to get everything that's on this wall and on this board cleared off. That's the goal for today before I leave. So fingers crossed I can get that done. I will check in with you guys probably at resource time. And if not at resource time, lunchtime. You know the drill. Check in with you guys later. What is up, party people? It is recess time. I have not been able to check in today because at resource I had an IEP meeting. So I had to get that taken care of, and then I had to finish up my end of the year eval. You know, the eval that you have with your admin, and they kind of tell you if you've been a proficient teacher and all that good stuff. I'm proficient. That's all I needed to hear. So I am good to go. So that was a success. We are at recess now. We won't be out here for too long. I'm going to give them about 10 minutes and then we're going to go in because it is humid, but it's not that bad. There's lots of trees and stuff around our playground so the kids can like play in the shade and stuff. So, yep, that is that. I think I'm going to stay this afternoon for like a few just to do some cleaning in my room because I haven't been able to do any. And I will show you guys that. I was successful. The fact that I finished my grades. So all I need to do tonight is do my comments and fill out the awards slideshow that they gave us, because tomorrow is transition day. They're going to go to a first grade classroom and do an activity with the first grade teacher. And then when we come back to our class, we have our awards ceremony. So that is that. I will have 2 award ceremonies. We're having the regular like academic award ceremony tomorrow, and then next week on graduation day we will have a fun award ceremony. So I'm giving the kids candy awards, and I'll also give them their end of the year gifts, and I want to say their memory books will be done then as well. So definitely make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed so that you guys can get in on the fun. You can see what we're going to be doing next week for the last week of school. I can't believe it. After today, 5.5 more days, guys. 5.5 more days. So excited. But I'm going to keep my eye on these kiddos, and I will probably check in with you guys at the end of the day. Oh boy. Hello friends, it is the end of the day and I am straightening up and heading out. I was gonna stay a little while, but my head is killing me, so I'm gonna err on the side of caution, go home, relax a little bit, and then do my comments and awards for tomorrow. And yeah. So I did do some cleaning. You can see behind me my whiteboard is pretty much clear. I have 2 pieces of paper here. One is the graduation flyer and the other is my end of the year checklist. So I'm putting it there so that I know it's there and I won't lose it. I have my schedule still up, and then I have our class pictures. I'm trying to point, here we go. I have our class pictures here. There we go. There we go. Here I have the class pictures. Underneath I have a little shelf, a magnetic shelf, and then under it I have like a big rec for math. Those, other than the class pictures, I usually take the class pictures home. I am making myself, I'm gonna do that over the summer. I'm gonna make a photo album, and it's gonna have all the pictures in it from the years that I've taught. This is year 4, so I have 3 class pictures already at home. I'm gonna take those on the very last day of school and put them in an album. So if you're interested in seeing me put together this album, definitely let me know in the comments below, and I will share with you guys, make a little video of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. But other than that, I feel pretty accomplished. That board up there is completely clear. This board here just has this calendar. I took off the label and everything, but I just kept up the June. We do calendar in our slides, so to be honest with you, I don't even need the calendar up, but I have it up there just because like that calendar isn't always up, so I can quickly glance and see. I've boxed up some things. I guess I'll flip you around and show you what I've done today. Here's my empty bin shelf. It is getting quite full. These 3 bins down here are not empty, but I am taking them home with me for the summer. But everything else here is completely empty. These bins here are empty as well. This bin is just labels. These are some books that will be put away. I have one more running record to do. She was not here today, so I couldn't get it done. So once that's done, then these books and those papers will be gone off of here. I have the numbers, the rest of the numbers for this. So once the month is over, then I'll put those numbers back together and put them in a little pouch with all my calendar stuff. This is pretty clear. Like I told you guys, I'm gonna end up dumping all of that and recycling it, and that is gonna go inside of a Ziploc bag and like stored away because we don't even use those. And there's Emily being weirdo. All right, so I told you guys I took everything off of here. I'm not gonna get too close to this because this has student names on it, but here's their iPads. iPad collection is tomorrow, putting all the chargers in there. These 2 bins have already been organized, so all they're gonna do is just be put up once the end is near. These are the 2 boxes that I've been working on. So these are just binders that I honestly just need to go through, but I don't feel like doing that now, so they're just gonna be there. It'll be a project for August, Shakira. And then I have all of my mentor text or like books that I gravitate towards like for planning and stuff throughout the school year. These are some clear pockets that I use up on the boards here. This is my morning meeting resource. This here is a notebook for me to like just take notes on the children, and then behind it I have my mystery prize puzzle and all of the different kinds of prizes that the kids can win. And then in this bag, this is all of the calendar stuff, and so I'll finish putting the calendar stuff in there. And then those are my months and my happy birthday sign there. So once I take everything off, I'm going to end up putting my schedule cards in here as well. So anything that needs to go up in the front of the room will be in this box. I have this one box that is empty and ready to be filled. This little thing has been cleared out. I just have my document camera there. Everything that's in here is going to be staying. I have all of my magnetic letters and my Haggerty book, as well as my VKRP and my PALS things for testing. These are the books I'm going to be taking home over the summer. This book here, the book that we use Wapple and McKenna for our differentiated guided reading groups. This is student work that I need to sort through and get together. These are the pages for their books, so I need to go through those and get those together. My carts are getting filled up. That's my cart to take home. And then I showed you guys at the desk. Here's my desk. It looks a hot mess, but it will be clean and clear by Friday. Let's see, what else have I done? This is all cleaned and clear. This has all the manipulatives that it needs in them. These are my free choice tubs. These are all phonics things that will eventually get put away in a box. You guys have seen back here, those shelves are completely clear. I put my guided reading books here. So these are the books that we use, the decodable books that we use for guided reading. I put them here for now, and they'll stay there until I find a spot for them when we come back in August. And then this spot here is filled with empty bins. So these are 2 big bins that I'll end up using once I have everything organized. This bin is full of all like pencil boxes, caddies, extra small bins. These are the same bins. And then I have their numbered pouches in here. I use these for their like individual manipulatives this year. And I'm thinking that I may end up using them again next year. Empty turn-in bins. And these are all the electronic things that came with my room before they gave us the iPads. So yeah, that is what the room is looking like so far, friends. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and pack up all of my things. The team decided that we're going to do our comments and everything here. We have some laminating that we need to do. So I'll go down to the lounge and work on my comments with them for a little while. It won't be long though, because like I said, I have a headache. So I don't think I'm going to be able to stare at the computer for a long time without having some sort of a break. But that is the plan. I will check in with you guys on Thursday when we have 4.5 days left. I'm just so happy, guys. The end is near. The end is near. Happy Thursday. It is 7:07 and the kids are going to be walking in about 10-15 minutes. Last night I started their graduation diplomas, and so I'll insert a clip here of what those look like without the kids' names and the school on it. I can't show you the ones that I printed because for privacy reasons, but did that last night. Today my goal is to get all of the awards done in the awards slideshow now that my grades are done. So I'm going to work on that this morning before the kids come in, and well, I'll say before I get started. We usually get started with our day about 8 o'clock. That's when our reading block starts, so I can work on stuff between now and 8 o'clock. So I'll be working on their awards. We have transition day today, so at 8:30 the kids will be going to a first grade classroom, and they will meet for a first grade teacher, get to explore the classroom, and then they're going to do an activity with that teacher. I will be with them at that time, but I'll probably have my laptop with me working on awards if I haven't finished them by the time it's time for us to do that, because when we come back from transition, we will be doing our award ceremony. This is just academic awards like honor roll, scholar roll. We do a bug award. That means you brought up a grade. And I think and citizenship. And then next week after graduation, my class will be doing their candy awards at our little end of the year party. And so I'll be working out the details for that probably tonight. I'm house sitting, so I won't be going home tonight. I'll be going to the house where I'm going to be house sitting, so I'll have plenty of time to like work on things and do stuff, because you know, when you're at somebody else's house, you can't really do too much like you can do at home, and I don't feel as lazy as I do when I'm at home. So I'll probably finish my comments tonight when I get to the house, and as well as work out some details for the end of the year party. If I do that, if I decide to work tonight, I will probably film that for you guys and just continue along this weekly vlog. But I'm gonna stop chatting, get to putting these awards in, and I'll check in with you guys probably not at resource time, because that's when we'll be doing the awards. I'll probably be able to check in around lunchtime and let you know how the day is going. If not, then I'll check in at the end of the day. Hey friends, it is the end of the day on this lovely Thursday. My ankle is itching really bad. I don't know why. End of the day went well. We did our people drawing. Oh my goodness, I have to show you my little person that I made. But the kids did really good, and then they did their covers to their memory books. Let me flip you around and show you my person. So here's my little drawing of my person, and then that's a hairstyle and some hairstyles here. These are like some of my kids' names, that's why I'm covering up here, but I think it turned out well. I also did one in pencil. And then I started this, and I'm gonna finish this anchor chart, and I'm gonna put it away, and I'm gonna keep it for next year. But the kids did really good on that. I'm glad I did that lesson, because it did help a lot of them be able to actually draw a person that I can actually tell is a person. So it worked out well. So our books are all done. We finished our last page for our book today. These are the covers that they just did, and then these are the back covers. And let's see if I can show you guys that as well. So I'm covering up the kid's name, but this is essentially what I wrote. I'm so proud of you, blank. I loved having you in my class this year. Keep up the good work in first grade. Love, Miss Turner. And then at the bottom here in the blank spot, there'll be a picture of me and that kiddo. And I'm gonna laminate that for them. So I'm gonna laminate the back cover, and I'm gonna laminate the front cover for them. I can't show you because their names are on it. Let's see. So this is their cover. It says my kindergarten memory book. And so I'm gonna laminate the front cover, laminate the back cover, and then put these pages in between. And so that essentially is going to be their end of the year gift. I do have water bottles that I bought for them. I'm gonna put their names on them. I will show you guys that at the beginning of next week's vlog. So definitely make sure you are subscribed so you know when next week's vlog drops. But yeah, I was able to get awards done. If I'm being honest, I didn't even do awards this afternoon. We didn't even do the awards. We were so focused on doing our memory book. So tomorrow morning, because we have about like 30 minutes before field day officially starts, I am going to go ahead and do their awards in the morning. And then those friends who weren't able to do their cover for their memory book this afternoon, they can do it in the morning. And so tomorrow morning is going to be pretty chill because we're going to have field day. And then when we come back in from field day, we're going to have movie and lunchtime. And then after movie and lunchtime, we are going to do some math. And then after math, we will have indoor recess time. And then after indoor recess, we will wrap up our science unit on the sun. And then that'll be that. So I am not gonna ramble too much longer. Right now, I am getting myself packed up, and then I'm going into the cafeteria, and me and the team are gonna be putting together our cumulative folders. So they're essentially folders that follow the students from kinder or preschool, the time they start in public school, until they graduate in 12th grade. And it just has like their assessments and like important information about them, and it follows them throughout their school career. So we are kindergarten, so most of ours we're going to be starting. Some of our kids went to pre-K, not all of them. So we'll be basically starting everything out. So we will be spending the next hour or two in the cafeteria doing our cum folders. And then I told you guys I'm house sitting tonight. So I'll be going to the house where I'm house sitting, and I'm going to take the pup out for a walk. And then my plan tonight is to finish up the back covers for everybody, writing their notes on them. I'm also going to send my CVS order in. I just need to be able to pick them up by Saturday or Sunday, because on Monday I want to laminate everything, and then on Tuesday at graduation I'm going to send the memory books home. So I need to do the back cover tonight, and then I'm going to work on my comments and try to get those done. They're not due until tomorrow. They need to be in our drive by tomorrow at end of day, so mines will definitely be in the drive tomorrow. But yeah, that's essentially it. That's what I'll be doing this afternoon. So the next time you see me, I'll be in my school shirt ready for field day. Hello friends, happy Friday, the last Friday of the school year. Woohoo! So I am here. It is 6:40 at the moment. Put down all the chairs and everything. I'm turning on my Promethean board and getting the slides together. And then I have to work on my grade book. I do have on my school shirt today, so you will not, I won't be going past my school name is right here, and so I won't be going past this part on my shirt today. But I have the slides up. I'll flip you around and show you kind of our like field day slide for this morning, and then I need to get myself together and ready, and then I have some work to do this morning. So here is our field day slide. The kids are gonna come in, put their backpacks and their folders away, eat their breakfast, make sure they get some water and use the bathroom, and then we'll have like a coloring page for them to complete while we wait for field day festivities. I'm still gonna do like morning meeting and all that good stuff this morning, but this is their not intro, what do you call it? This is their morning slide for when they like come in, arrival. There you go, arrival slide. And so that is set up, good to go. Parent volunteers are gonna be here at 7:40. And so they're gonna be here a whole hour before field day even starts. But I guess that's fine. They can watch me do morning meeting with the kids. I need to make sure I'm good to go on coloring pages for this morning, which I think I am, but I want to make sure I'm good on coloring pages. And there is a page that I would like for Emily to print for me. I want to do a color by numbers, and I also want to do, they're going to do a math worksheet today. I did write out kind of the plan for today, so I will flip you around and show you what that looks like. Okay, so our field day time is from 8:45 to 10:30. That's why I put that there. And so the kids will come in. Some of them need to finish their covers for their memory book. And then from 8 to 8:30, I'm gonna run through our morning meeting slides and then do the awards, because we did not get to finish awards yesterday, or we didn't get to do it yesterday. So we're gonna do it this morning. And then if we still have time left, then I'll put on a directed drawing for them, maybe. Then we have field day. We're also gonna make sure we go to the bathroom and like stuff like that. So I may or may not have time for them to draw, but it's there if we need it. Then we go out to the blacktop for field day. Once they come down, we'll do a cool down, and that's when they'll do their summer coloring page. Then we'll go and grab their bag lunch. It's grab and go lunch. So we just go through the lunch line, they grab a bag, and then we come back to the classroom and eat. And so we'll have lunch at 11:30. It's our Kona Ice time. And so we'll go out to grab Kona Ice to come back in, finish lunch and our Kona Ice, and we'll be watching a movie while that is going on. It will be something on Disney Plus. I'll have the kids pick when it's that time. Once the movie is over, they have a math worksheet that they need to complete. We've been working on story problems and part whole subtraction. And so they're gonna do a part whole subtraction worksheet today, because I told them that we were practicing it together, because they're gonna do it by themselves today. That should take up until the time where I want to clear out everything and clean up the classroom. They're gonna take their name tags home. We're gonna clean off the desks. We're gonna clear out the caddies. They're gonna clear out their cubbies, and they're gonna take everything out of their number bin. So these are their number bins. This is what I've been using for their mailboxes this year. I plan to get an actual mailbox system, so I won't be using the carts for that next year, but they've been working fine this year. I just think it's hard for kindergartners to keep pulling those things in and out. And plus, I want to have something where I can actually see what's in there so that they don't get piled up with a bunch of stuff. And so we're gonna clear those out, and yeah, they're gonna take everything home. So I need to print the math worksheet. I want to do a color by numbers just in case the math worksheet like goes by super quick. And then they're gonna help me clean up the room. And then I want to print out the field day instructions for these games, because it was a lot. It was a lot. So these are the things that I need to get done priority. I need to sign some stuff in Talent Ed, and I need to do the standards in my grade book and get my grade book all squared away. And then tomorrow, yes, on a Saturday, I have to do work, because technically our comments are due today to our admin, but I've just had so much going on, I haven't been able to get those done. So comments will have to get done tomorrow at 3:30, and then over the weekend I'm gonna finish out the memory books and the students' end of the year gifts. So that is what I have going on. So I am going to chug away on that little to-do list, get everything ready to go for today. Next time I check in with you, it'll probably be after field day. I will try my best to like show like maybe the kids like feet, or maybe the kids like playing the game if they have like masks on or you can't see their face. But if I don't get the opportunity, then I don't. I'll come back and kind of let you guys know how everything went and what kind of games we got to play and things like that. it is the end of the day. We had a successful field day. You guys saw I was able to get some clips of the kids without their faces. We had a blast. The kids loved it. We had our lunch and movie. We actually watched the Chip and Dale new movie, and the kids enjoyed that. They had their Kona ice. They loved that as well. It was a very good day, but it was a very busy day. Oh, I don't think I have that book. I'm looking at my email and there's a book I don't think I have. Nope, I do not have that numbered house book. So I guess I need to email my math specialist and let her know I do not have that book. All right, sorry, I needed to check my email before I shut this thing down. I am just packing up here. And then I'm gonna get out of here because we have our end of the year party today. So I need to go home and shower. And then we're gonna go to Alex's house and meet up. And then we're going to the end of the year party. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this week in the life, the last full 5-day week of school. If you enjoyed, give it a big thumbs up so they can reach other people out there who like watching these kinds of YouTube videos. If you haven't already, definitely consider subscribing so you can join the fam. If you haven't checked out my Instagram, here is a little video over here on the side of my Instagram. I'm definitely more active over there than I am on YouTube. I try to post a story every single day, and I try to post on my feed at least once a week. That's the goal for June. Sorry friends, this afternoon had lots of people in here talking, but check out the Instagram, it is here, and I will check you guys out in the next video, which will be the last official vlog of the school year. Yay! See you guys then.